Hi, I'm Ryan. We're back.
I'm Andrew.
This is our intern, Jacob.
Hi.
There you go. We are doing an instant trailer review of Hansel and Gretel Witch Hunters.
Yes.
It is the second in a long line of fairy tale adaptations with slightly dissimilar names.
Yeah.
So, here we go. Of course, the first was Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter, the often forgotten and
already forgotten
film of earlier this year. I need to point out, the plot synopsis of this film says, and I quote, 15 years after their traumatic gingerbread-house incident. That may be the only time that sentence has ever been written.
Yeah, with a straight face.
Yeah.
Or maybe not even a straight face.
Probably ever.
I have to say, right off the bat, I think the construction of this trailer is absolute shit.
Okay.
It's just like the most
That's the gingerbread house. That's where the incident took place.
Oh, that is the gingerbread house.
Yes.
Yeah.
Obviously. Whoa, hello. So you think the construction of this trailer
it's just so
is
uninspired.
The S word for poop.
Yeah, it's just so uninspired and so like... And I'm not even talking about the movie. The movie could end up being really fun, but
probably not.
The trailer is just so like... And all their little buttons for humor.
Yeah.
Like, how do you kill a witch? It's just like, none of them connect for me. They're just
Those were the bombs you're talking about.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I thought so. And a lot of people have, I think, accurately compared this movie. They said it's like the Brothers Grimm meets Van Helsing.
It does look a lot like Terry Gilliam's The Brothers Grimm.
Yeah, meets Van Helsing. I think that's the perfect. Where like Van Helsing, have like insanely modern kind of technology infused, which is a fun steampunkish.
And the look of it is very Brothers Grimm, or at least this part of it. Brothers Grimm, I liked it. Hello, other 5 people.
I love Terry Gilliam, man, but Brothers Grimm had a lot of.
That was a very diplomatic way to respond to that. That you love Terry Gilliam. What about you, Jake? Take a stance, Andrew.
What do I think about this trailer?
Yeah.
I'm just excited for it. It looks funny. It just looks like entertaining.
Peter Stormare.
I mean, I don't really...
That's a good point that you just brought up, Jacob. It does look funny. And, ironically, it was produced by Adam McKay and Will Ferrell.
Yeah.
So...
Can I tell you a quote that Adam McKay said about this movie?
Always.
Which kind of tells me what they kind of thought going in. There's 2 quotes that I could find about this film, which I think kind of describes the film to me. Adam McKay first said he heard the idea of, modern technology, but with this old age style. And he said, now that's a freaking franchise right there. We can make 3 of them. That's what he said. That's the mentality of people going into movies now. But,
Never has a more artistic statement been made.
Yeah, exactly. And another great quote was from Famke Janssen at Cannes 2011, said that she took this film to pay her mortgage.
Yeah.
And those were like the 2 first quotes that I could find about this movie.
From the trailer, it's what it feels like.
Yeah.
And they may make 3 of them.
It feels to me like, why are people doing that now? Like Snow White, Prince of Persia, all these movies are like thinking about trilogies and
What's
thinking
being
about...
worth made if you can't make 3 of them, Andrew?
It's like
that's the only problem that
caring
Boogie
about
Nights
just
has,
one movie
is that there's not 2 more Boogie Nights.
That's true.
Anyway, that's
actually there is a Boogie Nights too. It's a Bollywood movie.
There you go. I will say, Tommy Vercola, the director, directed Dead Snow.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of Dead Snow.
I'm not quite a fan of Dead Snow. I think it takes that kind of thing of like, Nazi zombies. That's a thing. Let's do it. And it's just kind of like, I thought it was a pretty weak movie. It wasn't fun. It wasn't Iron Sky.
I disagree. It was fun. Specifically, get 15 people together and rent Dead Snow. And talk over the whole thing.
Get 15 people together and watch Iron Sky. And that's a far better time.
Yeah. What do you think?
What
do you think about these movies we're talking about?
Honestly, I haven't seen them. So
well, Jacob, we're going to get 15 people together, and you're going to watch them, and you're going to tell us.
We're just judging things that haven't come out yet. That's what we do here. Gemma Arterton, all right, these the thing I like, all the actors in this, Peter Stormare, Famke Janssen, Gemma Arterton, who just
none of which were just pronounced correctly at all.
No, none of them were just pronounced.
Jeremy Renner.
Renner.
Who, this may end his really good streak of hit after hit after hit. I'm not sure this will do as well at the Oscars as Hurt Locker did.
I kind of wish he would tone down on the blockbusters a bit. I don't know. I like him in Dahmer. I like him in Hurt Locker. I kind of wish he would do something like that again.
Well, I'm sure he wants to pay his rent, though.
I'm sure he can already.
He wants to pay off his mortgage too.
Yeah.
Now,
Gemma Arterton. How do you pronounce Gemma Arterton's name, though?
Gemma Arterton? Archerton, I think.
All right.
I believe so. Can we just discuss?
She's awesome. She's amazing. Tamara Drew, Disappearance of Alice Creed. Fantastic movies. Every time she gets involved with Blockbuster, we end up with the Clash of the Titans or Prince of Persia.
That's true.
Or Quantum of Solace. She has bad judgment or a bad agent when it comes to blockbusters. And
yeah, I know. Her agent just keeps getting her blockbusters.
Yeah.
They must be awful. Now,
very, very bad
two
blockbusters.
leading people in this movie, Jeremy Renner, Gemma Arterton, playing brother and sister. What are the chances that they get through this entire movie unscathed of any kind of sexual tension?
I don't know. I'm going to imagine a lot of sexual tension between them.
It's because it's going to be really hard for them to make a whole movie about two siblings where there's no sexual tension. I think that this character right here, look at how he's looking at her. That's going to be the solution.
That could have been two different cuts.
She's the love interest. No, Andrew, there's red on his face. There's red over here. Obviously, it's the same scene.
Obviously.
And she has a gun. Now he's looking at her and he's like,
a mini
she reminds me of my sister. But I'm allowed to have sexual tension with that one. That's what he's thinking.
Yeah. And I hope Peter Stormare has.
She's like a version of my sister that isn't my sister. That's what Hansel is thinking.
Wow. Now Zoe Bell, the famed see that thing there? That was very Clash of the Titans, Wrath of the Titans.
Oh, it's extremely Wrath of the Titans.
Wrath of the Titans was a good movie. You actually feel good.
I'm sorry.
I saw Clash of the Titans.
That was
Wasn't a
enough
huge
to keep
fan.
me away.
Clash of the Titans is a piece of CRAP. Wrath of the Titans is like an art film.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah. So,
Maybe
I'll check it out.
I'm telling you.
All right.
I'll check it out.
Yeah.
You have
I'll
Mike's
check it out.
recommendation. See Wrath of the Titans. Go do it. What's
Any
your problem?
blockbuster where Gemma Arterton was like, no, I'm not getting involved in that one because she was in the first one and not in the second one. That
was a good one.
That's a sign for me to be
Her
like,
agent
okay.
really dropped the ball.
That
So
should be a sign it's good.
I guess maybe.
yeah, maybe that'll be her new thing.
Zoe Bell is one of the big witches. She was,
Yeah.
famed stunt woman.
Famed stunt woman and mediocre actress.
I'm grasping at things to like about this movie.
But yeah, actually, Zoe Bell is insanely charming.
Oh,
she really is.
She really is, and she's terrific in Death Proof as an actor. I think she's fine.
I think
Okay,
she's fine.
she's okay.
I think she's fine. She's playing
All right.
herself, and she's really charming. I know.
And once she does the stunts, it's like, okay, that's your game, girl.
I retract my statement. I was just trying to get a rise out of Andrew. She actually is very charming in that
Thank
film.
you.
In Death Proof, a movie that I like. Hi, other 5 people.
The first half of Death Proof.
So there's him and his girlfriend sister.
Oh yeah, huh?
See?
That's a photo.
She
That's
looks a
all in it.
lot like Gemma Arterton. She might have
Who's
just.
that though?
I honestly don't know who the actress was.
So apparently, one of the things in this is so
We didn't
when
have our
they
intern do enough
killed the
research.
witch at the end of 15 years ago,
Yeah.
they got some witch in. They got like witch AIDS. They got some witch blood in their
Right.
mouth or something.
Witch
And-
AIDS?
Well, I don't know what they call it. This is what they said in the opening of the trailer. They got some blood in them and made them stronger, and that's why
Right.
they hunt witches, right?
Right.
Does that
Okay,
seem
yeah.
particularly original? I mean, not that it has to be original, but it feels like a blade. It feels like Blade, you know?
It sounds a lot like a vampire.
Yeah.
If you ask me.
Yeah.
I mean,
But
yeah.
These are witches. I bet they really wish
They
that...
also were speeding through the jungle, hitting tripwires. So they're little like stormtroopers.
I thought of that too.
Well done.
Exactly.
Right?
I was like, what the heck?
Yeah. If the Ewoks beat them, I'm totally in.
If the Ewoks, if this ends up like, if the big reveal, like Planet of the Apes, the big reveal
Yeah.
at the end of that movie, the big reveal in this is that it's Endor.
Yeah. We'll be lucky if George Lucas doesn't sue us for this conversation.
Yeah,
They'd be
probably.
really lucky if he doesn't sue them for that move. But, so this shot exactly is in Jack the Giant Killer.
Yeah.
Jack the Giant Killer.
Jack the Giant Killer.
Jack the
All
Giant
right,
Killer.
now we had a
You
little...
thought everyone was going to vote for that one.
Yeah, we did a versus video where you had to vote whether you were more excited about Jack the Giant Killer or Hansel and Gretel Witch Hunters.
I love the way you pronounce that. I think
Well,
it's very
it
funny.
could use a colon. But anyway, I thought Jack the Giant Killer was going to win, like, hands down. It's got Bryan Singer, it's got Ewan McGregor, Nicholas Hoult, a lot of good,
I
like,
think
credible
that
people.
exactly is why it didn't win.
Because
Liked
Gemma
Bryan Singer
Arterton,
and
I think
everyone.
Gemma Arterton's agent may have had something to do with it.
Maybe.
But I think Jack the Giant Killer,
I
looks a lot better.
I think this movie knows what it is more than Jack the Giant Killer. Not necessarily a good thing because it looks like shit. But Jack the Giant Killer, I'm still undecided of the tone of that movie. If it's,
It looks like they're playing it straight.
yeah, a little.
I mean,
too
how straight can you play a movie about a giant man who kills people? That's what Jack the Giant Killer is about, right?
straight. Yeah.
I think so.
So is the Giant the killer
Wait,
or
hold
is
on.
Jack the killer? It's just this trailer is just so uninspired.
It ends with a "You have got to be kidding me."
Yeah. I don't know, man. It just it could be
Murtaugh Riggs will show up momentarily. Jacob doesn't get that. He's too young. Do you know who Murtaugh Riggs are?
No.
That's sad. We'll watch Lethal Weapon. We'll get 15 people together and watch Lethal Weapon.
I don't know.
Sounds good.
I'm just making my peace with it right now. I think the trailer's a piece of crap. It could be a fun movie.
I think, honestly, it'll be a pretty fun movie.
Do you think it'll be on the level of Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter or Van Helsing?
No.
Because, I mean,
I
those
have a
are
feeling
already
this movie
forgettable
was
films.
probably really funny and like violent until the first test screening in Long Beach.
Yeah.
And then it wasn't funny and violent anymore.
They are keeping it rated R, though, I think.
Are they?
I think that was a news story a few days ago.
Well, then they should. I think that it could be fun if they really went for it. That's the problem that these movies are going to run into, is that they really need to go for it because you're talking about Hansel and Gretel witch hunters. Mm-hmm. Like, there's something that's funny.
What,
yeah.
was it?
Oh, you ain't kidding. The actual Brothers Grimm books.
Oh, totally. I thought the movie.
The movie's not rated R.
Sorry, I live my life through just cinema. I don't even know that this is based on anything.
Anyway, so, not a great trailer. Hopefully a fun movie. And what have we learned? Jacob hasn't seen Lethal Weapon.
No.
And Andrew likes Terry Gilliam.
Except for when he uses too much CGI.
Thank you for watching. I'm Ryan.
I'm Andrew.
This is Jacob. Comment
and I'm
below.
Jacob.
It's funny.